Hey yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy FRE $H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's TheFlyBoyway. Don't ask why, just check out the channel. And welcome to another episode of Jeep Talk. This is Jeep Talk episode 52. So your video goes viral. Now what? Oh, good morning, everybody. I know Saturday mornings people were probably up watching cartoons. Shout out to the homie Calais, my fault. Let me get it right. Shout out to the homie Calais God, straight from DC by way of Nigeria in the building. So your video goes viral. Now what? I just had how do I word this? So I've just had my 7th year anniversary of a video going viral. No, that's not the way to say it. I just had the 7th video that went viral. No, that's not how to say it. This is the 7th year in a row that I've had a video go viral on my channel with me just telling my story. Not trying to do things to make it go viral. Just me telling my inclusive story. And this is the 7th year in a row I've had a video go viral. Now, by my standards, I believe a viral video is any video that hits 100,000. Some people can say that a viral video is a video that hits 10,000 because, hey, 10,000 people is a lot of people to watch it, or 10,000 views is a lot of views to watch. But I'm going to give you some things oh my God. I got to take this garbage and bring it back to the back. I'm going to give you guys some things that I've noticed and some things that you guys should know about going viral, about what happens next, about steps that should have came before you went viral, and things like that. But first, join me as I do this garbage bring in, because my tenants didn't bring in the garbage can, and they probably got this junk loaded up because they probably got this junk loaded up, man. Let me see. Yep, I figured it was loaded up. Hold on, y'all. I gotta rush down here because, oh my God, they got police out here and stuff, man. I'll take this out when I get back. Because what happens is that if I don't bring my garbage can backs on Saturdays, we have this. They have like a food drive across the street, and then all the people that come to get the food throw stuff in my garbage can. Because my garbage can is the only one out here. But again, welcome back to Jeep Talk episode 52. So your video went viral. Now what? One of the biggest things I normally say to people about going viral is that the worst thing that you could do, in my opinion, is go viral when you're just starting YouTube. And the reason why I say this is because then you have no grounds to stand on at which your content is most likely either going to be about, oh shucks, I can't even go that way. It's going to be about, or it's hard to hit that next lick if you don't have stuff already set. Now, a lot of times, if I think that it's best, my personal opinion, after being, like I said, after going viral for 7 years in a row, 100,000 view video, after being on YouTube for almost 16 years, I feel as though it is best to have a barrage of content on your channel just in case you go viral. Because if you go viral and you only have one video on your channel, it's going to be very difficult to duplicate that, as well as it limits you from maximizing that virality. A lot of people don't really understand that concept, so let me try to break it down a little bit for you guys. If I have a video that goes viral on my channel, viral meaning over 100,000, that video starts to get pushed out a little bit more to see if it clicks. Odds are your first 100,000 views is going to be a lot harder than your second or third or fourth 100,000 views, because once that video goes viral, people can just possibly be clicking that video just because it has a lot of views and they want to see what the whole fuss is about. If you have other videos on your channel that are similar to that video, or just videos in general, odds are one wave raises all boats. So the rest of your videos that's similar in that similar field will start to go up. But if you have no other videos on your channel, you've just wasted an opportunity that you can have. Because if the next video that you post after your video hits 100,000 and goes viral isn't a quote unquote banger, or if it isn't a video that people like, and you don't have any videos prior to that that people can grab onto and possibly go viral, odds are that viral video will start slowing down, or your channel would just, I guess, if virality is your thing. Now that's the next thing we're going to talk about. So your video went viral. Now what? Are you one of the people, and there's nothing wrong with this. I like to always say there's nothing wrong with being either way. There's no right, there's no wrong. But if a video goes viral and you don't have a common wit that keeps you humble or stable, I don't know what they call it, you may start to work on creating a channel that all you want to do is get the views. And I think long term, that is not even an issue. That's not a good thing. It's not a good thing for me. It's not. I'll talk one personally. For me, it's not a good thing. I would never want a channel that just focused on going viral, because then what will my channel's principle be? It wouldn't be about, telling my story. It wouldn't be about being inclusive. It wouldn't be about anything but going viral. And if that's the case, then your channel can go anywhere, because you're willing to do anything to go viral. And there's nothing wrong with that. Let's not. I don't want to put the jinx on it and say there's anything wrong with that. That's just a choice of life that a lot of people do make. A lot of people do make. The worst thing that can happen to your channel is you go viral, and it's for something that you don't stand for, or it's for something that you can't replicate, or it's for something that you don't want to be seen as. The multitude of the different videos over the 7 years that have gone viral on my channel. I mean, I'm gonna get to your comments. Going viral over your channel, over 100,000 basically, that have gone viral on my channel, consisted of so many different varieties of my life. The most recent video, as you can see in the thumbnail, was a walking video. Everybody walks, I walk in my thing, and a lot of times I want people to just see it, and sometimes I don't want them to have to, listen to me or get my perspective, just see, and they can judge for themselves without me saying words. Or sometimes I'll have a conversation, and like in this video, I had a conversation with the woman, and we'll just take a walk. Last year, the videos that went viral with snacks. Of course, people say, oh, that's so crazy, it's easy to go viral with women dancing. It's not really. I know people say it, but trust and believe, it's not easy to get a viral video just because the woman is dancing in it, because YouTube have parameters that you still got to fit into. So again, last year was that. Other years I had a random video in McDonald's. Another video I was reacting to a movie that was back in the past. Another video I was showing a celebrity, and me and the celebrity had a quick interchange of dialogue. And another video, the Black Man's Guides. Another video, I was in Cuba, just did a musical summary. So as you can see, my content, which is naturally just about my life, has gone viral on so many different levels, where it's like I'm not shooting the one type of content, and that's the only way I can go viral. There's nothing wrong with that either. Again, there's nothing wrong with that. But as I said, if you create a channel based on just going viral, then you'll be willing to do whatever it takes to go viral. And I don't think that's a great long-term strategy. I don't think that's the best long-term strategy if you plan to be around long-term. Now, some people don't plan to be around long-term, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's why I keep telling people there's no right way and there's no wrong way to do YouTube. There's no right way and there's no wrong way to go viral. If you want a long-term quote-unquote career, or you want a long-term trajectory on your channel and how you can progress through the years, then you definitely have to You definitely have to understand that what you go viral for is most likely what you're going to be known for. What you go viral for is what you're going to most likely be known for. And I know it's not quote unquote fair, it's life. The reason why it's not fair is because a lot of stuff that people go viral for might not be the most stuff they have on their channel. All right, a lot of people that go viral for stuff, the thing that goes viral might not be the true representation of their channel. It may not be. I was lucky that what I went viral for was the true representation of my channel before I went extremely viral with a short I made. But the reason why I feel as though that happened in that way is because I only put out stuff before I went viral. I only put out stuff that I wanted to see people watch and learn from and improve their life from it. I put out stuff that I wanted to see. So when the Black Man's Guy went viral, oh, I'm proud of that. Then I had the video in McDonald's that went viral. Surprisingly, well, not really too surprisingly. I kind of understood how people's emotion work and how if you want to go viral, you just gotta switch your status to trying to gain emotionality of people. Now, I just wanted to test it out, and it worked. So it proved me. So you don't see a lot of the videos that my almost 29 million view video has. You don't see me making a lot of those videos because, again, that's not a representation of my channel, but just to show you that, yo, I can do it if I want to. If I want to just make viral clips, I can do it. But that's not that's not a longevity play for in my book. I'm gonna get to your comments. I just want to get to the food place, and then we'll have a little sit down before I go in and grab my jollof and fish. And then I did it again and again. For the last 7 years, I've had 100 at least. I'm not saying they all hit 100. I'm saying they all went over 100. Some of them, again, 29 million. Some of them 200,000, 300,000. Simply by telling my own story. Now, again, well, if you just joining live, welcome to Jeep Talk episode 52. So your video went viral. Now what? A lot of people think that one video going viral, or two videos going viral, or three videos going viral is going to make you a lot of money. We're not even going to get to the fame yet, to the notoriety. We're just going to talk about the amount of work it takes after your video goes viral or before your video goes viral. A lot of people think that just having one video go viral is going to be great. It's not. It's not going to change the channel. It's not going to change your life. Or two videos go viral, and people will do whatever it takes. And again, there's nothing wrong with it, but people will do whatever it takes to get that one video to go viral, not knowing that when that one video goes viral, it doesn't normally, for the majority of people, change the trajectory of where you're going as far as your celebrity, as far as your status. Now, there are some videos that will, if your face is in the video, that there are some videos that will take you to your 15 minutes of fame. There are some, but it's so small of so minute of a fraction of the videos of yours that go viral that will take you to that possibility of 15 minutes of fame, that aiming for that is just going to make you look a certain way. And I mean, okay, certain people don't care about looking a certain way. That's understandable. It's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. But if you're looking for a longevity play, I mean, I forgot. Will, the guy who said these nuts, was around for a minute off of his 15 minutes. Was it really much of a longevity play? It also depends how you're able to use that content to take you to the next level. But if the content isn't of quality, it's going to be difficult to take you to the next level off of something that either doesn't have your face in it, is not of quality, or paint you in a light that is the light that people don't want to be around. So, again, let me get to your comments. I'll get you your comments while we go into this place there. All right, let's get to your comments. Let me see. Lord Calamus, again, Kelly God, what's going on, man? Lord Calamus, what's happening, man? What's happening? Producer, what's going on? Ratty, okay, I don't know. I don't know. Broke, still riding around, okay. Let me see. Live or not, we're gonna pull up. Okay. Let me see. What year hero you got? I want to get one, but I heard they're not reliable. Looking for 2016, 2018. What do you mean hero? If you talking about Jeep, I got 2013. But I don't know what you mean by hero. Let's see. Let me see. Um, one of these. Sly, what's going on? Hey, Flyboy, is that your Jeep or your dream? Is that Jeep your dream vehicle? Um, I'd say that the Jeep was the vehicle I really wanted. I was willing to hold on a second. I was willing to take a note for it, so I definitely really enjoyed it. I normally don't take car notes. All my cars I use buy cash, but this one I wanted to take a note because I wasn't trying. I had a better chance of spending the 30,200 or 32,000 it costs to in investments and stuff like that. So it's not a dream car, but it's one of the cars I wanted. I don't think I have a dream car per se. Like even the Lamborghini is not really my dream car. Like it's a car that I do want to get, but it's not a car that I would want to keep long term. Just have it for a little bit. Um, Wallace Fuller, what's going on? Long time no see. Listen, again, the first half of the year I spent a lot of time doing stuff for YouTube, and I spent a lot of time traveling and locally around the state. So I didn't. so I didn't spend a lot of time doing lives. I didn't have a lot of time to do lives because I was editing a lot of content. But now now I'm gonna now I'm going to now I'm going to be able to do more lives and stuff. And I'm also doing lives because I have a big live streaming event I'm coming up. I'll announce it on August, but yeah. Um, let's see. Mint Jeep of yours is reliable. I want to grab. Now, yeah, my Jeep is really reliable. Like I bought mine. I always buy mine low mileage. Like my Jeep had like hello, how you doing? Yeah, I got you. I'm coming. Yeah, I got you. My Jeep had like 40,000, no, 30 something thousand miles on when I bought it. I think my Jeep had like 30 something thousand miles on it, and now it has like 70, and I only spent like $1,000 on fixing it. Matter of fact, I think maybe $700 on fixing it and then oil changes over the time that I had it. Would I drive a Tesla? I mean, if it's given to me for free, maybe.
I have rice at home.
But
at home, I have rice. So no rice, just that, and the beans.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would buy a Tesla. I don't know if I would buy a Tesla.
Much respect.
Okay, no problem.
How you doing, man? Big one, yeah. Yo, shout out to the homie checking effect in the building, y'all. Let me see. Jeeps are timeless vehicles. He said not many YouTubers hit 1 million long form and 1 million short form views. Nah, definitely not, man. I'm still waiting for Check to start working on them short form videos because I want Check to be one of them. I want Check to be one of the people that definitely hit the long form and short form. But right now we're just this is Jeep Talk episode 52. So your video went viral. Now what? Hi. No planting. No planting. 1 second, y'all. Let me order my food real quick. Hold on a second, y'all. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, 1 second. All right. So can I get fish, 1 egg, and stew? Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. Okay. I'm back, y'all. All right. So let me see. Again, shout out to Check in Effect. Make sure you subscribe to this Check in Effect channel. I was just, if you still here, I was just watching a video you did in Ghana with Web something. Some kind of thing. It was a really dope video. Check there. Y'all gotta go check that out. I might post it in the community tab because I don't know. It just popped up on my timeline. I guess because I was checking out my Ghana videos and it just popped on my timeline where Check was in Ghana doing an interview and he was just talking about the differences and stuff. It was something that he really said. What was it? He was talking about the difference in the diaspora versus when you go over to Ghana. So it's like it was definitely an educational thing I want to watch. Also with buying real estate and stuff like that. Definitely check that out, y'all. Um, I need the max win. Salute, bro. What's the plan for today? Today we just chilling again. I'm not really doing nothing big for the Oh, we actually not chilling today. Today there is a what is it called? Event at NJ Pack called Sounds of the City that they have every year. And today they having it. It's gonna be at 5 o'clock. So what I'm gonna do down there is I'm gonna go down there at like at 5:30 because you don't want to be there right on time. I'm gonna do a walk with me where I record 4K video, walking videos of showing you guys the sounds of the city because I didn't do that last time. And then we're gonna go live down there, and we'll go live down there on the Osmo, so it's a better connection. But right now we just grabbing some food. We're gonna go back home. We'll eat. We'll get freshened up again. Start the day, and then we'll be in the house till about like 5 o'clock, and then 5 o'clock we'll head down there to do the thing. So the live probably won't start till about like 7, but we'll do a live on the Osmo Pocket. Port City, that guy's talking about. It's wild, y'all. Slide, what up, what up, what up? Shout out to Checks, y'all too. I appreciate it, man. Well, I consider myself just a black man from New Jersey trying to show you a story. I'm a content creator, not really a YouTuber, but for all intents and purposes, thanks, man. A global travel pass. What up, Fresh? I thought that was you getting the retirement party, hanging with you though. Oh yeah, I got nah. Again, when you're at a place for like over, like I've been at FedEx working for like 23 years in November. It'll be 23 years. Mind you, I'm still kind of young, 40 years old right now. I'll be 41 next month. But I've been there 23 years. At 25 years, you lock in all the pension. So when you see somebody that you was there 10, 15 years and they're getting ready to retire, of course, a lot of them are a lot older than me because they didn't start as young as I did. It's kind of dope because you get to ask them questions that you might have, and as I should be retiring in like 7 to 8 years from now, I definitely wanted to ask a lot of questions, and she had all the questions that I want to ask, and the other people who retired had those questions about like health insurance, and because I still have a young son, so I don't want to retire until he finishes high school because while I thought health insurance goes past it, the way it works is that hey, hello. The way it works is that you don't get health insurance as the day that you retire, you stop working, you stop getting health insurance. So health insurance in New Jersey is very, very expensive. So it's not a great idea to try to go without health insurance or try to one second or try to pay health insurance for yourself and your child when you don't have a job. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Stay until he's like 18, unless he decides to go to college. But by 50, I'm definitely going. But 40, I think I'll be at 25 years at 43. I'll be at 25 years at my job. But at 48, I think he'll be a senior. So somewhere between 48 and 50, I'll retire. But it was definitely amazing. Thank you. It was definitely amazing that shout out to Ezzy. And then one of my other boys, he's actually moving from the local trucks to the CDL driving trucks, and so they had like an event for him as well. And again, thank you. The best part is that they actually the best part is that they actually they pay for all the like a company pay for all the food. Thank you so much. Have a great day. The best part is that our company pay for all the food. They pay for all the drinks. So it's super dope. Super dope. Again, I remember back in the day they used to like knock 9 to 5 because they didn't understand the play. They thought that I do believe that it's important to have your own business. As y'all know, I own real estate and stuff too. We're still on the Jeep Talk, but we're walking around right now. We'll be back to it. I know it's important. It's important to have your own businesses. Like I own real estate. I got the YouTube channel as a business as well. But it's also important to have consistency and sometimes the 9 to 5 is the consistency you need because to get a house or in a business or to start a business, you're going to need capital. And that capital, unless you have like a rich family or somebody to give you a loan, that capital has to come from somewhere. And for me, that capital came from putting my money in my 401k, waiting 12 years, and then taking it out and then starting my investment journey. So again, y'all, shout out to having all the people out there working a job. As long as the job is not stressing you out, and as long as you are happy where you're at, stay in that job as long as you can. It doesn't matter how much money you make. You don't got to make $100,000 a year. You ain't got to make $60,000 a year. You just got to make enough where you can get a down payment to pay for a multi-family. Even if you don't want to be a landlord, get one, don't buy another one, and then stack all the bread and start a business or something. So it's, again, shout out to all the wipe my camera. Thanks, man. Thanks. All right, let me get you our comments before we start on the road again. Food smacking, y'all. I'll show you the food when we get to the house. Before we log off. Global Travel Plus Fresh. I thought, I got that part. Shout out to Where's Chuck, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out Where's Chuck, y'all. Where's Chuck is he be traveling all over the place. The last time I seen him, he was in Thailand, or when I seen him, he was in Mexico. Then he went to Thailand for a bit. Now I think he was in Cambodia or something. But y'all make sure y'all check out Will's Chuck channel. Where you at now, Chuck? Good to see you out there, fly. Yes, plan your retirement carefully. It's sweet when you get it right. Big facts, y'all. Big facts. I also will say that if you're going to do retirement, try not to and we talked about G-Talk, we'll get back to it, but we're just chatting now. If you're going to try to retire, try to plan for retirement before the actual retirement age. And the reason why I say this is that on average, men live to 74 years old. On average, you're not going to beat the average. It's statistically proven. Or most likely, the majority of people are not going to beat the average. Some people will, but the majority won't. So I wouldn't focus on trying to beat the average. On average, the majority of men die at 74 years old. On average, the majority of black men die by 72 years old. Retirement age is really 65. Matter of fact, it's 67 now. I don't see the idea of waiting to 67 to retire, knowing that you're only going to live another 5 to 7 years on average. So during the course of your life, you should be thinking, especially once you hit 30, you should be thinking, what can I do to retire by 50 or 60? What can I do to retire by 50 or 60 so I can get at least 10 to 15 years in enjoying my life and not having to focus on other things, so where I can spend, when I say enjoying my life, I mean you can still be enjoying your life now while you're working, but enjoying your life based on not having to go to a specific job that you may or may not like doing every day on a consistent basis. So 30, if you're in the chat or you listen to watching this video, 30, 40, by 40 you should be already locked into how you're going to retire and at what age. And you should be like, when I hit 40 last year, it was like, I made a video, now it's time to work on my retirement plan. I'm not trying to buy no more houses. I do plan on having a child internationally, but still vetting out the women. I don't plan on having any more children here in the States because, again, the cost of it will not allow me to retire at the time I want to retire if I have a child in the States. Also, you want to make sure your health. I know I'm going to be able to live overseas, but I am one of the people who still want to be able to come back home and spend time with my family and spend time with my kids. And if my kids have grandkids, then all that also. So having that means I have to have a place where I can come back to. And, there are some people who can rent out their place in the States and live overseas the whole time. But me, I don't think I can ever be that person who doesn't always have something to come back to. And I got to try to, find a way to survive while I'm in my own country. So again, I would definitely say if you're 30 years old in the chat, if you're not 30 yet, you should still be putting money away in the 401k. Hopefully, if only if you have a company match. If you don't, it's too much time to give you different advice to do. But if you have a company match, like at a career, you should be putting money in your 401k up to that maximum amount, and just save it for 10 years and live your life. Travel, women, all cars, stuff. But as long as you keep putting that money away for 10 years, and then after 10 years, you bust a move. Show enough in the building. Show enough in the building. What up? We living, man. We about to get back to Jeep Talk. If you just joining this live, we just grabbed our food from my favorite Ghanaian restaurant in New Jersey. My favorite place, African place, is Afro Taco. That's my favorite place because they've been around forever and I've been cool with the owner. But my favorite restaurant is Garden City in Irvington because they give you that big plate. It's close to my house, and it's a restaurant versus the truck. But if you're just joining in, welcome to Jeep Talk episode 52. So your video went viral. Now what? Now going viral can help you out a lot. Again, I just had my 7th video in 7 years. My 7th video in 7 years. Every year for the last 7 years. When I say 7 years, it is 2025. Since I dropped, even though right before I dropped the Black Man's Guide in 2019, I've had a video go viral every year on 2018, because that was Cuba. Cuba went viral in 2018. And then the Black Man's Guides 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 22, and 23. Shucks. I had 100 each year. And then 24, I had snacks go viral. And then 25, now I have walking videos go viral. Just parts of my life going viral. It's not me trying to get numbers. It's not me trying to sway the crowd, trying to entertain. It's just me telling my story. Everyone, I think my personal belief is that everyone has something in their story that can take them viral. Something that can help other people. And a lot of people think the most videos that go viral are the entertaining videos. No, I believe that the most videos that go viral are videos that inspire people or videos that educate people. And the reason why I say this is because one generation can be entertained by something. For example, no disrespect, just an example. Right now, Kai Cenat is one of the biggest entertainers in the world. And he makes a lot of entertaining content, right? This generation loves Kai Cenat and his entertainment stuff, right? But next generation may not. The same way certain things in our generation of millennials was catchy. I'll give you guys an example of something that isn't as big as it was as when we was millennials. Let me think of something. Hold up. Okay, so whereas for us, Martin Lawrence, right? Martin Lawrence and Martin the Show was big. It was we loved it the most. We watched it all the time. But then for us now, it's still funny. But Gen Z might not like Martin. Gen Z don't want to watch Martin. Martin is not entertaining anymore for Gen Z. However, things like that were educational or things that were inspiring in our generation, like let's say early Jay-Z music or Tupac music or Biggie music, it's still inspiring to this generation. Early educational things like ABCs that was educational and was still known back then and still known now. So there's two major ways of longevity and content creation that I feel as though if you want to continue to maximize your virality, maximize going viral is important, is education and inspiration, because those two things can definitely keep you around longer than anybody else. Dog, I keep referring back to my personal thing. The Black Man's Guide to Cartagena, before they deleted it, right? I was getting $600 to $700 dollars off of it 4 years after I dropped it. 4 years after, up to 2024 when they deleted it. It dropped in 2020. It wasn't because it had naked women. the video didn't have any naked women. I didn't even curse in the entire video. It didn't have any women shaking their butts. It didn't have any anything but just a man telling his story about his experience. And that continued to go. I just redropped videos from the Black Man's Guide because I had to put the full video behind the firewall. I just redropped the videos and they starting 10,000 views again in 8 months. So again, y'all, I believe. So you just went viral. Now what? Put out some inspirational content. Put out some content that is more than just entertaining. Now, while I do believe that your content has to be entertaining somewhat to go viral, I feel as though now a lot of people are focusing on going viral by just being fully entertaining without being inspirational, without being educational, and I think that it's not been proven by anybody's standards to be something that works on a consistent basis. It just hasn't been proven. So you went viral, now what? Can you do it again? Can you go viral again? Even if you're not trying, do you go viral again? Well, that all depends on why you went viral the first time and the purpose of your channel. I think most channels that do go viral, I don't want to say it's never on purpose, because most people are purposeful, like my brother King James would say, when they create. But I definitely believe that your best way to get to that viralness is to inspire or educate, y'all. I mean, but you know, we'll see. Let me see. Seahawk. We need an update MediGuide. Again, one thing and we talked about it in the topic enough, we over 30 minutes. Y'all know I used to do footnotes about the Black Man's Guide. Whenever I try to go somewhere, I give updates. There's a lot of updates I can give. I've been there since I was in November, I was in October, I was there like 4 times last year. But with the YouTube situation and with not wanting to get your channel deleted, it's I'm on pause. I was on pause to say this. I think I got 2 more Black Man Guides I'm gonna do, and then I'm it. That's it for Black Man Guides. I'm gonna leave all the ones up, but I think I got 2 more Black Man Guides to do, and then that's it. I don't know. Maybe I'll get the passion to do it. I'm still gonna keep everything up, but I maybe I'll get the passion to do it again when I'm retired. But 2 more. I got the Ghana one that I'm gonna drop this year. I've already done it. I haven't created it, but I already filmed all the content. And I have the ones I want to get in Thailand. I have 2 Black Man Guides left, and the reason for this is because I didn't create the Black Man's Guide to World Travel to go famous. I didn't create to get famous. I didn't create the Black Man's Travel Guide to go viral. I created the Black Man's Guide to World Travel because there was no other black creators doing it. There was no other creators showing an inclusive way of life when I created this in 2018. There was nobody else. There was nobody else giving you this. Any guide that you saw in 2018 or 2019, it was a commercialized, we're not telling the whole story guide. We're only telling what the touristic people want you to know. That was the reason I created the Black Man's Guide. I didn't care about being a known YouTuber. I didn't want to do it to get rich. Dog, I hit millionaire status already. I got multiple houses. My kids were living good. I didn't create this to make money. I created this because it was nobody else doing it. But now as I watch YouTube, I see so many other content creators giving y'all information on these spots that is updated and it's to date and it's worth watching. I don't feel like I need to create any more Black Man Guides except for the Black Man Guide to Ghana and the Black Man Guide to Thailand. For example, if you want to know about Thailand right now, go to Zoom to Thailand. If you want to know about different parts of Africa, look at Check in Effect. If you want to know about Medellin right now, check out the Homies Hub. Check out Ozzy Osbourne. Now some people might have a different style than I have, but it's still universally black men showing their story, which we didn't have at all when I created the Black Man's Guide. There was nobody else that did it. And it wasn't just 1 year. There was nobody else that did anything similar to that until after the pandemic. I did it. I was the only one to do it. I was Soldier Boy at the joint. But it's not about me getting famous. And it's not about me getting flowers. And it was never about me getting money. And it was never about me getting known for creating something like that people loved. It was all about a need that needed to be fulfilled. And that's why I created the Black Man's Guide to World Travel. But that need is no longer there because there's so many other creators that's telling their stories as black travelers around the world who can give you up-to-date stuff and details. And I'm not the person that's going to be gatekeeping. I never wanted to be a gatekeeper. I never chose to be a gatekeeper, and I'm not a gatekeeper of what content you should and should not watch. You find the content that's there for you. There's so many other people right now creating black content. If you want to know about South Africa, go check out Lord's videos. If you want to know about the Dominican Republic, go check out Flip Flop videos. If you want to know about anywhere in the world, it's people do it. It wasn't that when I created Black Man's Guide, and that's why I created it. I don't care about the fame. I don't care about the money. That's why when YouTube deleted my 1 million view video that was making me $500 a month, I did not care. I had to make a statement because things had to change, and I had to tell people why it changed. But you want to know about England, go check out Travel Shorts. You want to know about Brazil, go check out Barber World TV. Go check out Skylar, what's his name? Go check out. It's so many different content creators now that are doing something that I started that was no one doing it, and they have more and up to date information than I have. So like I said, whenever I was thinking about making a statement, and maybe I'll make a video eventually after I make it, why there will be no more Black Man's Guides, like except for Thailand and Ghana. I'm just proud to see that there are other people like me doing something for the people who come behind us. That's the only reason why I made the Black Man's Guide, y'all. Now y'all still gonna see my life story. Y'all still gonna see me building a legacy, because that's just my life. But the Black Man's Guide, I got 2 more, man. I got Ghana and I got Thailand. I haven't been to Thailand yet to make it, but that's the only 2 I have left that I'm planning on making. I don't see no reason for me to make any other ones. We got enough of us brothers now. Well, not enough, never enough. But there's never too many. We have enough of us brothers out there now who can give you the information I give you in these guides. So, yeah, this is gonna be the end of these 2 videos in the Black Man's Guide. But my story can still be told. I'll still be on YouTube probably until the day I die. I'll probably even have some videos. I'll probably, when I get older, hopefully I'm blessed to get older. When I get older, I'll probably make some videos that will be like postmortem videos, where I make some videos that I made like while I was alive to really be released after I die, hopefully when I'm over 74. But hopefully when I'm over 72. But yeah, man, I'm just proud because, like I said, when I go through YouTube, I watch YouTube a lot. There's probably nobody that watches YouTube more than me. I don't even have cable. I play video games, I watch YouTube. Well, I'll be so proud when I turn the channel on and I see somebody with an edited content video, and I see somebody with a live video, and I see somebody with a short telling the story that I started with the black man, telling the blacks experience, a more inclusive experience, without having to worry about making money or not making money, because you're talking to people about the pros, or you're talking to people about the violence, or you're showing people the hood, or you're going to this place, or you're going to that place. It's super dope for me to see it, y'all. And like I said, I didn't create I keep telling you, I didn't create the Black Man Guide to get famous. I don't really about fame, bro. I didn't create it to get money. I'm good. I created it because of something that wasn't there. And now that I'd rather spend now, and that's why I don't feel like I gotta even go to all these other places. a lot of people want to go to this country. Flyboy, go to this country, go to this country, go to this country. I don't really need to now, because what I started in 2018 with the Black Man's Guide has expanded to anything I can perhaps imagine. I can give you the person who you can find out the places you want to go to. So yeah, man. Let me get to y'all comments. We're gonna get up out of here. Maybe I'll show you the food when I get upside. Yeah, I'll show you the food when I get inside. I'm gonna get to y'all comments. Let me close the roof. Cause I don't want no flies flying in my joint, y'all. I'm gonna get to y'all comments when we get upstairs. What this is, if you're just tuning in, this is Jeep Talk episode 52. So your video went viral. Now what? Oh man. Let me get to y'all comments, y'all. This has been an epic. I get you now. I was just so happy. It's gonna sound crazy. I'll show you the food when we get upstairs and we end this live. It's gonna sound crazy, but I am more happy that there are so many brothers and women too, black women too. Or it ain't about just being a black. It's not even a black thing, because the Black Man's Guide wasn't about being black. It was about telling the inclusive story that black people are normally people who tell the inclusive story. Black United States citizens tell an inclusive story. But now there's so many people telling an inclusive story about everything that goes on, not just what they want you to hear in the media book or in the history, that I'm just so proud that when I started doing that, there was nobody else doing it, and people grabbed onto it and took hold of it. Some people got their videos going further than my guides. Some people, they just barely making it. But the fact that there's people actually doing it now, that's more important to me than the fact that I'm one, like Check said, I'm one of the few YouTube content creators with a 1 million view video and a 25 million view or 29 million view short going on now. That is way less important than the fact that I could turn on, if I want to go to Peru, I could turn on Barber World TV's video right now and check out Peru. Or if I want to go to this place, I can go and find out this place, and it's not just and it's just if I want to see how it looks, like with a walking video, which is good. But if I want to see how people communicate with the other people, how people interact with the people, I can go to people's videos, because he didn't have that. We didn't have that when I started this, and we didn't have that until after the pandemic. I know I was there early. I was first that did, but I know Jabril was there. But aside from that, we didn't have that until after the pandemic. So that was super dope. I'm gonna show y'all the food, and then we're gonna get out of here, y'all. I'm gonna food and get to your comments, all right? Hold on a second, y'all. Let me mute this. We'll get to you. Oh, I didn't go get some drink from the store, but I won't go get any drink from the store on the camera. Actually, I will, because I'll get to your comments while we get to the store, because I gotta get some drink from this thing. Shout out to my brother Mel in the building. They took the video down, Mel, because I don't know. They made some stories up. They said the video was promoting something. Mind y'all, when they took it down, I wasn't accepting super thanks. I wasn't accepting super chat. I wasn't accepting any money. I didn't promote any businesses. But really, when I'm after talking to the people behind YouTube and being with all these events, I'm starting to notice. I'm not gonna say they told me, but I'm starting to realize that the reason they took it down was something that was happening in Cartagena, and not necessarily the guides issue. Oh shucks, I locked this in. But something that was actually happening in Cartagena with the change they was trying to make. But yeah, it is what it is again. Like I said, hold on a second. Just checking the mail. Okay, it's not mine. Hold on a second, y'all. Just doing landlords. All right, cool. All right, let me get to your comments while we go to the store and get some Gatorade. Let's see. Trav POV, we need updates on these videos. They were great. Again, the thing about the Black Man's Guides is that I created them so that nothing changes as far as geographically. Like, the locations are still the same. The names of the clubs change, and the prices on things change. Everything else is the same. If you go to the Medellin, all the spots are still the same. El Peñon is still the same. Parque Yeris is still the same. Lorella's is still the same. The women are still the same. They still do the same thing. Everything is still legal. You know, the Airbnb's guest friendly might have changed, but you know that's easy to find. I have a guide to show you how to find a guest friendly Airbnb. So um, there's really no need for the updates, but you know I used to do it because it was something to give people more inspired. But now, again, I think I got two more guides and that's it. Where's Chuck? I am in Tokyo, planning to go back to the States to get it for a physical and regroup. Okay, so Tokyo, what's Tokyo like? It's like is it more strict or is it outgoing? Can you move around? Because I've seen a couple brothers in Tokyo recently. So yeah, let me know, man. I did want to go to Tokyo myself, but I don't know if I'll make a guide for it. But I did want to go to Tokyo. So, hold on. Again, man. Again, they just took it down because it was some things happening in Cartagena where, and as much as they change it, they really can't change it because it is what it is. Cartagena is a tourist area, but a lot of families are not going on tourism anymore. So now they have to lean back towards single brothers and sisters that like to have that fun nightlife. And even hold on, y'all. Hold on, man. And even in their lifestyle, they got things always revert back to how they are. But in the meantime, certain of us, thank you, man. Certain of us get punished. For example, there's streamers right now that make videos doing the craziest stuff, right? There's streamers right now that make videos doing the craziest stuff that I couldn't even get off of halfway when I was doing YouTube earlier in the days, and all my videos either got a yellow check mark, but now, again, it's just the way of life, man. I will keep bugging you for more videos. They have a big impact on me. Oh, that's what it is, Travel POBA. When you start your channel, man, and you post your video, make sure you send a message on either my Instagram or hit me up on here so I can check it out. And the whole thing is, I'm gonna always make videos, yo. My plan until I can't make videos anymore. If I'm blind and I can't, if I'm blind, I'll probably just make videos. It just won't make no sense because I can't see. But if I can't move my hands, if I'm in a vegetative state, that'll probably be the only time I stop making videos. I won't make more Black Men Guides, but I'll still make videos, definitely, because again, the whole thing is me telling my story in hopes to and hope it inspires somebody. Everyone goes to Colombia, it's a mess. If everyone goes to Colombia and everyone is happy, then why would it be a mess? It does. For me personally, I think, like, in fact, I just can't imagine being disappointed or upset that somebody else is finding their happiness. If you found your happiness in Brazil, more power to you. If you found your happiness and you keep going to Dominican Republic to Seward, and that's where you found your happiness, more power to you. I live in Newark, New Jersey. Niggas, people barely make it alive at past 25. Like when I was growing up, but I can go downtown Newark to this day and I can still show you like people who are like women who are like 23, guys who are like 28, and they fiend out, like they drugged up because they couldn't find their happiness here. So for me to have a problem with anyone who found their happiness, whether going to Colombia all the time, going to Brazil all the time, Colombia all the time, I think it's hard. I think the biggest reason why people feel this way, is my opinion, I feel like the biggest reason why people feel this way is because if you haven't lived it, it's hard for people to have empathy. Empathy meaning to relate and understand to someone else's pain or someone else's situation. And I think because I lived in New Jersey, that's why I give so much credit to Newark and East Orange and even Irvington and Montclair. I give so much credit to these cities because of the fact that if I never got a chance to witness what I witnessed growing up and lived life and go through what I went through growing up, I wouldn't be empathetic either. I'd be just another sucker millionaire who got a bunch of houses, a condo in Miami, who don't give a about anybody else because why would I? But because I'm empathetic, because I grew up in this and I see it and I felt it and I've been through it. So if you traveling just for the women, enjoy yourself, my bro. Wrap up so you can keep continuing to do that shit, but enjoy yourself, my bro. Whew, nice little walk. Mikey Focus. The Dominican Republic is nice, but there's too much begging. Oh, there's begging in a lot of places. Y'all see, I don't think a lot of people have seen begging yet. I'm gonna show you the food. We're gonna chat for a little bit, but I don't think a lot of people have seen begging yet. They haven't really. I lived through the 2000 crash, the 2008 recession. I lived through COVID. Dog, y'all ain't really seen begging yet. And mind you, I traveled during COVID. So when the world was locked down and people were struggling, you don't understand the amount of begging that was happening as we're traveling. You will see some of the most wealthiest, good-lookingest women, wealthiest guys begging in a sense begging, whether like trying to pander you something around the world. Mind you, there weren't that many of us that traveled during COVID. There weren't that many of us at all. Oh man, come on, Gatorade. Let me see our comments. As soon as I get to the end of the comments, I think I am. As soon as I get to the end of the comments, I'm gonna end the live. Pookie's and Ray Rays took over Cartagena. Is no surprise. They wanted to kick out the weekend Warriors, bro. No. Again, I don't really do the whole. I don't agree with the whole Pookie and Ray. I feel like people can have their opinion, but I don't really agree with the whole Pookie's and Ray Rays thing because I think that's just a person who hasn't lived in a way where they no longer move a certain way. Again, I think that's the part where I say empathy. Like if you have empathy, you don't look at quote unquote Pookies and Ray Rays at a certain way because you can empathize with why they are the way they are, especially if you come from America. If you were black and raised in America and you were like, oh no, but I was black and raised in America and I didn't have that. Well, did you have a mother and father? Well, were your mother and father stable? Did you not get shot? Did you not get stabbed? Did you ever get robbed? So it's a lot of stuff that you would have to go through to be able to empathize. That's why I don't get upset when people say it, but I don't agree with it because there's a lot of stuff that you would have to go through in life to empathize with, to be able to empathize with the people why they act in the way they act. I said it before when on somebody else's show. A lot of these people that are traveling that you see didn't start traveling until they was 30. They didn't start traveling internationally or locally until they was 30. So when they started traveling at a different style, a different maturity level, or a different level of education. I started traveling at 18. Right out of high school, I got my own place at 18. Most people living with their mother to 24. Most people didn't start traveling. At 18, I started traveling around the United States. So I got to understand myself. At 24, I started traveling internationally. By this time, a lot of people still wasn't traveling. So for me, when I see people move a certain way, you can go back in videos. I got videos in the Dominican Republic. You can go back and see videos with me with chains on my neck in Costa Rica, with like gold chain, white gold chain, and a gold chain, and I had the shades on, had the earrings on. Was I Pookie and Ray Ray? By some people's standards, I might have been, but for me, I just say I was just a person learning who I am through travel, and that's what people are doing because a lot of people don't know who they are. They just know how they're seen in the United States. A lot of people don't know, especially us people, minorities, a lot of black people, they don't know who they are because they only know who they are in the States. My opinion, if you never left the United States and you're a black person, you don't know who you are because you don't know how the world sees you. And if you're just judging yourself on how United States sees you, it's going to be hard for us to have a conversation because I see a bigger image, and you only see the small image. Not to say you're right or wrong. I'm just saying if we are from the same place, but I know more than you outside of this place, then I know what you know, and you know what I know, but I know more. So it's like it's hard for me to it's difficult for me to have a conversation that's honestly with them because you just don't have enough information. Let me see. Again, travel POV. I just came back. Well, I just took a boat ride with my brothers, Just Mel. Shout out Donuts in the building, and I got Sasua content. I got interviews with Flip Flop too. An interview with Flip Flop. But again, y'all, thanks for watching the Jeep Talk. It's about to hit the hour mark, and I am starving. I am hungry. I'm hungry. We got Cali, Columbia coming up. Again, August 1st. For the first week of August. I won't say August 1st. I don't know if it's gonna be August 1st. Gotta see what day that falls on. We'll make a big announcement about the going live. About a collaboration I'm doing with Mentuition International and Steve from Mentuition. Also, We'll do a live on August, the first week of August, with all the stuff that I'm going to inform you about the trip. Now we probably will go live later today because there are Sounds of the City is the event that they have in my city every year, and it's free for the public where they have music and sounds. So we'll probably go there around 5:30 to get some film. So I'll see you guys then. Appreciate you guys for joining me. This has been Jeep Talk episode 52. So your video went viral. Now what? It's your boy FRE $H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's TheFlyBoyway. Don't ask why, just check out the channel. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace.